Hello there. And welcome to the Sleepy Space Science channel. I'm really glad you found your way here tonight. Maybe today was long, or heavy, or full of noise. Or maybe you're someone who finds comfort drifting off to quiet thoughts about how Earth works beneath your feet, instead of counting sheep. Either way, tonight's journey is made for rest. A slow exploration of the forces that shape our planet, quietly, patiently. Over millions of years. You don't need to do anything right now. Let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw relax. Breathe in, slowly. And out, gently. Feel your body grow a little heavier. As if gravity itself has become a soft blanket, holding you safely in place. Your only task is to listen. Let the words drift past you, like distant waves. And allow your mind to wander wherever it wants to go. Because tonight, we're not just thinking about rocks, or maps, or science textbooks. We're drifting through the hidden machinery of Earth itself. The slow, powerful movement of plate tectonics. A process so gentle moment by moment, yet so vast it shapes continents, mountains, oceans, climate, and life itself. Beneath the ground you walk on, the planet is quietly moving, recycling, and renewing. On timescales far longer than a human life. Tonight, we'll travel gently from deep beneath Earth's crust to the mountain ranges, oceans, and climates those movements create. We'll meet drifting continents, rising mountains, volcanic fires, and the invisible cycles that regulate Earth's temperature and chemistry. Some of these ideas may surprise you. Others may simply give your mind something calm and steady to rest on as sleep arrives. And if these quiet explorations help you relax, unwind, or drift into rest, consider liking this video or subscribing to the channel. It helps other sleepy minds find their way here too. Now, let's begin. Earth's surface is not one solid shell. It is broken into vast plates, slowly drifting across a warmer, softer layer below. These plates move so quietly that you never feel them. Yet they never stop. Some plates move apart, creating space for new crust to rise. Molten rock cools, hardens, and becomes land, adding fresh surface to the planet. Earth grows itself gently, layer by layer. Other plates slowly collide. When neither wants to sink, the land crumples upward instead. This is how mountains are born. Not suddenly, but through endless patience. Every great mountain range tells a slow story. Stone pushed skyward millimeter by millimeter. Pressure building quietly over millions of years. Mountains are Earth's memory, written in rock. When plates pull away beneath the ocean, long cracks open along the seafloor. Magma rises to fill the gap, cooling into new crust. Entire oceans are born, in darkness and silence. As you listen, feel your body sinking deeper into rest. The ground beneath you feels solid, even as it moves slowly far below. Some plates slide past one another sideways. They catch. They hold. Then they release. This quiet tension shapes landscapes. Even when nothing dramatic happens. Volcanoes often mark the edges of these plates. They are not random. They are Earth releasing heat from deep inside its body. A slow breathing of fire. Volcanic eruptions create new land. Islands rise from the sea. Soils become rich with minerals. Life follows quickly, finding opportunity in fresh ground. Plate tectonics recycle Earth's surface. Old crust sinks back into the mantle. New crust takes its place. Nothing is wasted. Everything is reused. This recycling keeps Earth alive. Without it, heat would build. The surface would stagnate. Motion keeps the planet balanced, quietly correcting itself over time. Plate tectonics does more than move land. It releases heat trapped deep inside Earth. Without this slow release, the planet would overheat beneath its surface. Motion keeps balance. Deep inside the Earth, heat constantly rises. Plate boundaries act like gentle vents. They allow warmth to escape gradually. The planet cools itself slowly, like a living system regulating temperature. Volcanoes are not signs of chaos. They are signs of regulation. Earth releasing pressure carefully, one breath at a time. Volcanic ash feeds the soil. Minerals fall back to the surface. Plants grow richer and stronger. Entire ecosystems begin where fire once flowed. Many of Earth's most fertile regions exist because of tectonics. Volcanic soils hold nutrients. Rain carries minerals into roots. Life flourishes where the planet once burned. As you listen, feel your body grow heavier. The Earth has carried life gently for billions of years. Plate tectonics shapes rivers and valleys. Mountains guide rainfall. Water finds paths downhill. Landscapes slowly organize themselves. Without moving plates, continents would flatten. Erosion would win. Mountains would disappear. The planet would become quiet and uniform. Diversity in land creates diversity in life. High places. Low places. Wet zones and dry zones. Movement creates variety. Tectonic motion drives the long carbon cycle. Carbon sinks into Earth's crust. Later, volcanoes release it again. This slow exchange keeps the atmosphere balanced. This balance regulates Earth's climate. Not perfectly. Not quickly. But gently, over deep time. Enough to keep oceans liquid and life possible. Earth's oceans exist because plates move. When continents pulled apart, basins formed and filled with water. The oceans were given space to settle and breathe. Ocean floors are constantly renewed. Old crust sinks back into the mantle. New crust rises along mid-ocean ridges. The seafloor is always young, even when the oceans feel ancient. This renewal keeps oceans chemically balanced. Minerals cycle in and out of seawater. Salts stay within a livable range. Life in the ocean remains stable because the floor beneath it moves. Coastlines exist because continents shift. Mountains redirect rivers. Plates reshape shores. Every bay and peninsula is a slow signature of motion. Tectonics creates shallow seas and deep trenches. Each zone hosts different life, different temperatures, different rhythms of movement. Variety emerges from motion. As you listen, feel your body sink deeper into rest. The world above you is quiet. Plate tectonics fuels the water cycle. Mountains force air upward. Clouds form and release rain. Fresh water returns to land. Again and again. Without mountains, rainfall would change. Some regions would dry. Others would flood. The gentle rise of land keeps water moving evenly. Tectonics help stabilize global temperatures. Mountains influence wind paths. Oceans circulate heat. The planet distributes warmth instead of trapping it. This slow regulation prevents extremes. No permanent ice planet. No runaway greenhouse. Just balance. Never perfect, but livable. Earth's comfort comes from motion. Not from stillness. Not from permanence. But from constant, quiet adjustment. Beneath your feet. Plate tectonics helps recycle Earth's nutrients. Old rocks sink deep below the surface. Heat and pressure transform them. Later, those materials return, renewed, to feed the surface again. Without this recycling, soils would slowly weaken. Minerals would wash away. Nutrients would be lost to the sea. Life on land would struggle to sustain itself. Volcanoes return nutrients to the surface. Ash settles softly on the land. Soils grow rich and dark. Plants take root easily in freshly renewed ground. These minerals travel through food webs. Plants absorb them. Animals eat the plants. Energy flows quietly through living systems. Plate tectonics connects deep earth to living earth. Stone becomes soil. Soil becomes life. Life eventually returns to stone again. As you listen, feel your breathing stay slow and steady. The earth renews itself without hurry. Tectonic motion creates isolated environments. Islands form far from continents. Mountains divide landscapes. Life adapts in unique ways to each setting. Isolation leads to diversity. Species evolve separately. New forms emerge quietly. Movement beneath the surface shapes life above it. Earth's biodiversity owes much to shifting plates. No two regions remain identical. Conditions vary gently across the planet. Life finds countless niches in changing terrain. Plate tectonics also influences ocean currents. Seafloor ridges guide water flow. Heat moves between equator and poles. Oceans help regulate climate through motion. This circulation keeps Earth comfortable. Warmth spreads. Cold regions receive energy. The planet avoids extremes. Through constant adjustment, plate tectonics helps Earth keep its magnetic field alive. Heat from the deep interior rises slowly. This movement drives currents in Earth's core. Those currents generate a protective magnetic shield around the planet. Earth's magnetic field protects life quietly. It deflects harmful solar radiation. It shields the atmosphere from erosion. Without it, the air itself could slowly drift away. Plate motion supports this protection indirectly. By releasing internal heat, tectonics keeps the core active. The planet remains energetically alive from the inside out. Without plate tectonics, Earth might resemble Mars. A cooling core. A fading magnetic field. An atmosphere thinning over time. Unable to hold warmth or water. Instead, Earth stays balanced. Heat escapes gradually. The core remains dynamic. The magnetic field continues its invisible work. As you listen, let your body sink deeper into rest. The planet beneath you is carefully protected. Plate tectonics also shapes Earth's atmosphere. Volcanoes release gases slowly. Carbon dioxide returns from the mantle. The atmosphere renews itself over deep time. This slow release prevents extremes. Too little carbon, and Earth would freeze. Too much, and it would overheat. Movement keeps the balance gentle and stable. The carbon cycle works on long timescales. Rocks absorb carbon. Plates carry them downward. Volcanoes release it again, completing the loop. This cycle stabilizes climate over millions of years. Ice ages come and go. Warm periods rise and fade. Life adapts because change is never sudden. Plate tectonics makes Earth forgiving. Not static. Not fragile. But resilient. Able to recover again and again. Plate tectonics creates a mosaic of living spaces. High mountains. Low valleys. Warm coasts and cool interiors. Life thrives in variety. Different elevations shape different climates. Thin air cools the peaks. Dense air warms the lowlands. Temperature shifts gently across the land. Mountains guide winds and rainfall. Moist air rises and cools. Rain falls softly on one side. Dry regions form on the other, creating balance. These patterns support diverse ecosystems. Forests gather on wet slopes. Grasslands spread across plains. Deserts rest quietly in rain shadows. Each with its own rhythm. Plate tectonics distributes Earth's resources. Minerals concentrate in certain regions. Ores form deep underground. Life, and civilization, grows where materials collect. As you listen, feel your breathing slow and deepen. The Earth shares what it has, patiently. Many essential elements come from tectonic activity. Iron, copper, phosphorus, and sulfur. Drawn upward from deep layers. Released slowly into the surface world, where life can use them. Even the oceans receive nutrients from tectonics. Hydrothermal vents release minerals. Life gathers in the darkness below. Ecosystems flourish without sunlight. These deep-sea systems mirror life on land. Energy flows upward. Chemistry replaces light. Movement below sustains life above. And below. Plate tectonics connects every system on Earth. Land and sea. Rock and air. Heat and life. Nothing works alone. Habitability is not accidental. It is maintained. Adjusted. Carefully balanced. By slow planetary motion. Plate tectonics works on timescales far beyond human life. Years pass unnoticed. Centuries drift by quietly. Yet the plates continue moving. Patient and constant. This slowness protects life. Change arrives gradually. Ecosystems have time to adapt. Nothing shifts too fast for the planet to respond. Earth has survived dramatic moments before. Ice ages. Warming periods. Shifting seas and rising lands. Plate motion helped guide recovery each time. When climates cool, carbon builds slowly in the air. Volcanoes release it gently. Greenhouse warmth returns. The planet corrects itself over deep time. When climates grow too warm, the land responds. Rain wears down mountains. Carbon locks into rock. Temperatures ease back toward balance. As you listen, feel the steadiness of this rhythm. Nothing rushes. Nothing panics. Plate tectonics gives Earth memory. Rocks remember ancient oceans. Mountains remember collisions. The land carries stories written in stone. These memories guide future balance. Old paths are reused. Old materials return again. The planet learns from itself. Without awareness. Life evolved alongside moving plates. Species adapted to change. Resilience became natural. Motion shaped survival. From the beginning, Stillness might seem peaceful. But motion creates life. Without renewal, systems fade. Without recycling, balance fails. Movement keeps Earth alive. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet guardian. Invisible most days. Unnoticed beneath your feet. Yet always working to keep the planet habitable. Plate tectonics quietly organizes Earth's surface. Land rises where forces meet. Land sinks where plates part. The planet arranges itself without intention or haste. Over time, continents drift apart and reunite. Supercontinents form. They slowly break again. Earth reshapes its face. Over hundreds of millions of years. These cycles influence climate deeply. Large continents change wind patterns. Oceans circulate heat differently. Global temperatures shift gently. With continental rearrangement, life responds to these shifts patiently. Migration paths change. Habitats expand or shrink. Evolution follows the land wherever it moves. Plate tectonics creates natural boundaries. Mountain chains divide populations. Oceans separate species. Isolation encourages adaptation and new forms of life. As you listen, let your thoughts drift slowly. There's nothing to solve, nothing to plan. These boundaries also protect ecosystems. Diseases spread more slowly. Predators remain balanced. Diversity flourishes in separated spaces. Tectonic movement shapes Earth's long coastlines. Shallow seas nurture life. Tides mix nutrients gently. The edge between land and sea becomes a cradle for ecosystems. Coastal zones support immense biodiversity. Plankton feed fish. Fish feed larger animals. Energy flows upward from gentle motion below. Plate tectonics also influences sea level. Rising ridges displace water. Sinking crust makes room. The ocean breathes in and out over deep time. This breathing prevents extremes. No endless floods. No permanent dry lands. Balance emerges from slow planetary motion. Plate tectonics helps Earth recover from disruption. After impacts or extinctions, the land keeps moving. Fresh environments form slowly, making space for new life. Volcanism rebuilds what erosion removes. Mountains wear down in rain and wind. Volcanoes add new height and material. The surface renews itself without ever needing to stop. This renewal keeps Earth from growing old. No permanent scars. No final shapes. The planet stays flexible, able to change again and again. Plate tectonics prevents stagnation. Heat flows upward. Materials circulate downward. Energy keeps moving. And life follows motion. Even Earth's deepest layers stay connected. The crust speaks to the mantle. The mantle feeds the surface. Nothing is isolated for very long. As you listen, notice how your thoughts slow. The planet beneath you is calm and steady. Tectonic motion softens extremes over time. High mountains erode gently. Low lands receive sediments. The surface evens itself without force. This gentle leveling protects ecosystems. No landscape dominates forever. No region stays frozen in one form. Balance returns through patience. Plate tectonics also shapes Earth's future. The continents you know will move on. New oceans will open. Old ones will close. slowly and quietly. Life will adapt to those changes, just as it always has, following warmth, water, and nutrients. Evolution walks patiently along shifting ground. Plate tectonics is Earth's long conversation with time. Nothing spoken quickly. Nothing forced. Just steady motion, guiding life forward. Plate tectonics connects Earth's distant past to its present. Ancient oceans close. New seas quietly open. The planet remembers its history by reusing its paths. Fossils found on mountaintops tell this story. Creatures that once lived in shallow seas now rest high above the clouds. The land carried them upward over unimaginable time. These slow changes teach life to be flexible. Nothing stays fixed forever. Habitats shift and reform. Survival favors patience and gentle adaptation. Plate tectonics allows Earth to breathe geologically. Gases enter the crust. Gases return to the air. The atmosphere stays refreshed, without urgency. This breathing stabilizes long-term climate. Not day to day, not year to year, but over ages long enough for life to endure. As you listen, let your mind rest. There's nothing to understand perfectly. Earth's surface tells a layered story. Old rocks beneath new ones. Memories stacked gently in stone. Each layer marks a moment in planetary time. Plate tectonics protects Earth from becoming uniform. Uniform worlds grow quiet. Uniform worlds lose complexity. Motion preserves diversity and opportunity. Even silence in nature is shaped by movement. Still lakes sit in tectonic basins. Calm plains form from ancient uplift. Peaceful landscapes are born from motion. Human life depends on these deep processes. Food grows in tectonic soils. Water flows through shaped land. Shelter stands on stable crust, maintained by motion. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet promise. That balance will return. That renewal will continue. That life has time to rest and grow. Plate tectonics quietly shapes the ground beneath cities and forests. Stable plates provide steady foundations. Slow movement reduces sudden change. Life builds gently on land that has learned to balance itself. The continents you know feel permanent. But permanence is an illusion. They are travelers, drifting patiently. Stability comes not from stillness, but from predictable motion. Tectonic motion helps Earth release stress gradually. Pressure builds slowly. It releases in measured ways. The planet avoids constant rupture by moving just enough. Earthquakes, though powerful, are part of regulation. They redistribute energy. They reset tension. They allow the crust to keep moving forward. Between these moments, the Earth is calm. Long periods of quiet follow release. Land settles back into stillness. Most of the time, the planet rests. As you listen, feel that same rest in your body. Nothing is required of you right now. Plate tectonics also shapes underground water. Cracks guide groundwater flow. Basins store fresh water gently. Life depends on water paths carved by slow movement. Aquifers refill because land rises and falls. Rain sinks into porous rock. Water collects patiently below. Movement creates space for life's most basic need. Even caves owe their existence to tectonics. Rock fractures open pathways. Water smooths and widens them. Quiet chambers form underground. Hidden and still. These hidden spaces shelter life and history. Ancient waters rest there. Creatures adapt to darkness. The planet keeps calm places. Far from the surface. Plate tectonics creates both motion and rest. Uplift and erosion. Pressure and release. Together they form a rhythm that life can trust. Plate tectonics helps Earth remain habitable for long periods. Not just for decades. Not just for centuries. But for billions of years. Long enough for complex life to emerge. Habitability depends on gentle correction. Too much heat escapes, and the planet cools. Too little escapes, and heat builds. Plate motion fine-tunes this balance. Without urgency, Earth's interior and surface remain connected. Heat rises slowly. Materials sink gradually. Nothing is trapped forever. And nothing is wasted. This connection prevents planetary exhaustion. Energy circulates instead of stagnating. Surfaces renew instead of cracking apart. The planet stays active, but never frantic. Plate tectonics gives Earth resilience. After disruption, recovery follows. After change, stability returns. The planet knows how to heal itself. Over time. As you listen, notice the quiet steadiness of this process. Nothing rushes. Nothing demands attention. Life evolved expecting change. Shifting climates. Moving continents. Rising and falling seas. Adaptation became natural. Plate tectonics taught life patience. Those that could wait survived. Those that could adjust thrived. Movement shaped intelligence. Diversity and resilience. Even humanity's story is tied to tectonics. Fertile valleys formed by uplift. Minerals concentrated underground. Civilizations grew where land was gently prepared. The ground beneath cities feels solid. Yet it moves quietly below. Supporting life without disturbance. Stability and motion. Coexisting peacefully. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet partnership with life. The planet adjusts. Life responds. Together they continue. One slow moment at a time. Plate tectonics quietly shapes Earth's long-term climate. Not through weather or seasons, but through slow changes in land and sea. Over millions of years, the planet fine-tunes its temperature. When continents drift toward the poles, ice spreads. When they gather near the equator, warmth increases. Land position guides sunlight and winds. Climate follows the slow dance of drifting plates. Mountains play a role in cooling Earth. As rain falls on rising land, carbon dioxide is drawn into rocks. This quiet chemical process softens warming over time. Those rocks are eventually carried downward. Plates sink beneath one another. Carbon travels deep into the mantle. The atmosphere becomes lighter. And balance slowly returns. Later, volcanoes release carbon again. Not all at once. Not violently over the long term. Just enough to keep the planet warm. And oceans unfrozen. As you listen, feel the steadiness of this exchange. The Earth never rushes its corrections. This cycle protects Earth from extremes. No endless snowball state. No runaway greenhouse. Just gentle movement. Between warmth and coolness. Plate tectonics makes climate a conversation. Land speaks through erosion. The mantle answers through volcanism. The atmosphere listens and slowly adjusts. Oceans respond to these changes as well. Sea levels rise and fall. Currents shift their paths. Heat is shared gently across the globe. Life adapts within this moving balance. Species migrate rather than vanish. Habitats change gradually. Time allows survival to find new paths. Plate tectonics keeps Earth forgiving. Mistakes are not permanent. Imbalance is never final. The planet always has a way to return to calm. Plate tectonics links Earth's deep energy to the surface. Heat rises from far below. Plates guide its slow release. The surface feels calm, even as energy flows beneath. This connection keeps Earth alive inside. The mantle circulates slowly. The crust responds gently. Nothing becomes locked or stagnant for too long. Without plate motion, Earth's interior would cool unevenly. Stress would build silently. The surface would crack unpredictably. Motion spreads energy safely. Over time, plate boundaries act like quiet pathways. They allow material to move. They allow heat to escape. They prevent sudden failure. By encouraging slow change, Earth prefers gradual adjustment. Tiny movements add up. Small changes accumulate. Balance is maintained through patience. As you listen, let your thoughts drift downward, like warmth sinking gently into stone. Plate tectonics helps Earth avoid extremes of pressure. No single region holds all the stress. Energy distributes across the globe. The planet remains stable through shared motion. This sharing of stress protects the surface. Land remains mostly intact. Habitats persist. Life experiences change. As a slow whisper, not a shock. Tectonic movement also shapes Earth's underground chemistry. Elements mix under heat and pressure. New minerals form quietly. The planet prepares materials for future use. These minerals eventually rise again. Volcanoes release them softly over time. Erosion spreads them across land and sea. Life receives Earth's gifts without urgency. Plate tectonics keeps Earth generous. Resources renew. Energy circulates. Balance returns again and again, without needing attention. Plate tectonics quietly prepares Earth's future landscapes. The ground you know today will not look the same in deep time. Plates continue their slow journey, reshaping continents patiently. New mountains are already forming far below the surface. Pressure builds gently. Stone rises almost imperceptibly, one grain at a time. At the same time, old mountains are fading. Wind smooths their peaks. Rain carries grains downhill. Nothing is permanent. Yet nothing is wasted. Plate tectonics balances creation and erosion. Land rises where forces meet. Land softens where time works. The surface stays dynamic without becoming unstable. Future oceans are quietly opening today. Rifts stretch continents apart. Seawater will one day fill the space. Entire coastlines are forming far in the future. As you listen, feel the comfort of this patience. The Earth never hurries. Other oceans are slowly closing. Plates slide beneath one another. Water space shrinks gradually. Change unfolds on timescales beyond human concern. Life will adapt to these new worlds. New shores will host ecosystems. New climates will emerge. Movement creates opportunity. Long before life arrives. Plate tectonics ensures Earth never grows stale. Energy keeps flowing. Land keeps renewing. Life always finds something new to respond to. This constant renewal supports long-term habitability. No locked-in extremes. No frozen final state. Earth remains flexible, capable of supporting life far into the future. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet promise to tomorrow. That balance will continue. That renewal will return. That life will always have time to adjust and rest. Plate tectonics connects Earth's deep past to its distant future. The same forces that shaped ancient continents are still at work today. Nothing has ended. The story simply continues. Long before humans appeared, plates were already moving. They shaped the first oceans. They guided the earliest climates. Life emerged into a world already gently in motion. Those early movements created stability. Liquid water persisted. Temperatures stayed within range. The planet learned how to hold balance. Long before life noticed. As life grew more complex, tectonics kept adjusting. New environments appeared. Old ones transformed slowly. Evolution followed the land, never forced to rush. Plate tectonics gave life room to experiment. Different climates, different elevations, different chemical settings. Variety encouraged creativity in nature. As you listen, allow your thoughts to soften. You don't need to follow every idea. Earth's long success comes from this flexibility. Rigid worlds crack. Static worlds stagnate. Earth stays alive by remaining adaptable. Even today, plates quietly prepare the future. Land slowly reshapes. Resources gradually renew. Nothing dramatic is required for progress to continue. The planet never finishes its work. There is no final form. No completed design. Just continuous refinement. Through motion. This unfinished quality protects life. Mistakes can be corrected. Imbalances can ease. Time provides space for recovery. Plate tectonics is Earth's patience made visible. Slow change. Endless adjustment. A quiet commitment to keeping life possible. Plate tectonics allows Earth to rest between changes. Movement happens slowly. Long pauses follow each adjustment. The planet settles into calm before the next quiet shift. These pauses give ecosystems time. Forests grow undisturbed. Oceans circulate steadily. Life expands gently within stable conditions. Stability does not mean stillness. Plates continue drifting below awareness. Heat continues flowing upward. Change remains present, but never demanding attention. Earth's calmness is maintained through balance. No single force dominates. Pressure spreads evenly. The planet avoids extremes by sharing motion across its surface. This balance creates a sense of reliability. Day follows night. Seasons repeat. The ground beneath you feels steady, because deeper motion is well managed. As you listen, feel that same reliability in your body. Nothing needs to happen right now. Plate tectonics supports Earth's quiet resilience. When change comes, it is absorbed. When disruption occurs, recovery follows. The planet does not cling to one state for too long. Over time, landscapes soften themselves. Sharp peaks round. Valleys fill gently. Edges blur into curves that feel calm to the eye. These softened landscapes feel restful to life. Animals move easily. Plants spread roots without struggle. The land invites growth, rather than resisting it. Plate tectonics creates a world that forgives. Mistakes erode. Scars fade. Balance returns slowly, without judgment. Earth's long calm comes from continuous care. Not conscious care. Not intentional design. Just steady motion, doing its quiet work. Plate tectonics shapes Earth's daily calm in subtle ways. The hills that block strong winds. The valleys that collect gentle rain. Small comforts emerge from deep, patient motion. These quiet shapes guide animal movement. Migration paths follow mountains. Rivers trace tectonic lines. Life learns the land's contours and rests within them. Earth's rhythm feels predictable because motion is shared. No single plate moves alone. Forces balance one another. The planet settles into patterns. Life can trust. Plate tectonics keeps Earth from sudden transformation. Change is divided into small steps. Energy releases slowly. The surface remains familiar from one generation to the next. This familiarity comforts living systems. Roots grow deeper each year. Coral builds layer by layer. Nothing must hurry to survive. As you listen, allow that comfort to reach you. You are supported, just as life is. The slow pace of tectonics encourages longevity. Species endure across ages. Ecosystems persist through cycles. Time becomes an ally instead of a threat. Even extreme environments are moderated by motion. Volcanoes release pressure gradually. Trenches absorb energy quietly. Balance spreads across the planet like a soft wave. This moderation protects fragile systems. Oceans remain liquid. Atmospheres remain thick. Life continues without interruption. Plate tectonics gives Earth its gentle tempo. Not fast. Not frozen. Just steady enough to hold complexity. The planet's peace is active, not passive. Motion works behind the scenes. Balance renews itself. Earth remains calm because it never stops adjusting. Plate tectonics gives life a sense of place. Land stays familiar long enough for roots to deepen. Movement happens slowly, allowing belonging to form. Habitats persist across generations. Forests grow tall without interruption. Reefs build layer upon layer. Stability allows life to invest in the future. This persistence supports memory in nature. Migration routes repeat. Seasonal rhythms return. Life learns where safety lies and returns again and again. Plate tectonics protects this memory. It avoids sudden rearrangement. It favors gradual change. The planet honors continuity by moving carefully. Earth feels like home because it is predictable. Not unchanging, but reliable. Motion stays within bounds. Life understands. As you listen, let that sense of home settle in you. You are allowed to rest. The deep earth works quietly so the surface can relax. Heat escapes without violence. Pressure releases without chaos. The surface remains calm most of the time. This calm allows complexity to thrive. Simple worlds remain empty. Balanced worlds grow intricate. Plate tectonics makes room for richness. Life fills that room patiently. One species at a time. One ecosystem at a time. Nothing needs to arrive all at once to be successful. Plate tectonics makes Earth welcoming. Resources renew. Land reshapes gently. Life finds what it needs without struggle. The planet's quiet care extends everywhere. From mountain peaks to ocean trenches, balance is shared across the whole world. Plate tectonics quietly weaves stability into Earth's story. Change never arrives all at once. It unfolds in small adjustments. The planet remains readable, understandable to life. This slow unfolding gives life confidence. Roots grow without fear of sudden loss. Oceans circulate with familiar patterns. Living systems trust the ground beneath them. Even disasters fit into this long rhythm. After disruption, motion continues. New land forms where old land fades. Recovery follows naturally, without instruction. Plate tectonics allows Earth to pause between chapters. Long eras pass peacefully. Landscapes remain recognizable. Life has time to settle before the next shift. These pauses nurture complexity. Interactions deepen. Ecosystems mature. Life becomes layered and resilient. As you listen, let your breathing stay slow and steady. Nothing is changing quickly. Plate tectonics gives Earth its gentle resilience. Stress spreads evenly. Energy flows safely. The planet avoids breaking by bending slowly. This bending creates beauty. Rolling hills replace jagged peaks. Valleys widen and soften. The surface becomes welcoming to movement and rest. Life responds to this softness. Paths form naturally. Habitats connect gently. Migration becomes possible without urgency. Plate tectonics helps Earth feel stable across lifetimes. Generations pass without drastic change. Memory accumulates. Life builds stories on familiar ground. Earth's calm is carefully maintained. Not by stillness. Not by chance. But by continuous, quiet motion. Working patiently below, plate tectonics balances Earth's energy quietly. Heat rises from deep layers. It spreads across the surface. No single place holds too much. And no place is left empty. This balance keeps Earth comfortable. Warmth reaches colder regions. Excess heat finds pathways out. The planet avoids extremes. Through gentle sharing, energy that moves slowly feels safe. It does not shock. It does not overwhelm. It supports life by arriving at a calm pace. Plate tectonics distributes resources patiently. Minerals collect where plates meet. Soils grow rich near ancient boundaries. Life gathers naturally around these quiet gifts. These resources are never placed randomly. They follow motion and pressure. They appear where Earth has worked. The surface becomes generous because the interior keeps moving. As you listen, allow that generosity to feel comforting. You are supported, just as life is. Water follows tectonic pathways. Basins form to hold lakes. Rivers follow fractures in stone. Fresh water finds its routes through slow motion below. This guidance prevents stagnation. Water circulates instead of pooling endlessly. Oceans mix nutrients steadily. Life remains refreshed by motion beneath. Plate tectonics supports Earth's living cycles. Water cycles. Carbon cycles. Nutrient cycle. Nothing remains locked away. These cycles give life confidence. Systems renew themselves. Balance returns after disturbance. Life grows knowing there is time to recover. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet engine. Invisible to most eyes. Constant beneath every step. Working endlessly so life can rest. Plate tectonics sets the tempo of Earth's long rhythm. Not fast enough to startle. Not slow enough to stall. Just steady enough to keep everything moving forward. This tempo allows life to synchronize. Plants grow with the seasons. Animals migrate along familiar paths. Ecosystems align themselves with the planet's pace. The deep Earth listens as well. Heat responds to pressure. Materials shift where space allows. Nothing forces the system. Everything responds naturally. Plate tectonics prevents Earth from locking into one state. No endless ice. No endless fire. Motion keeps options open for the future. This openness is a form of safety. When conditions drift, correction follows. The planet adjusts quietly, without urgency. As you listen, notice the ease of this adjustment. There is nothing you need to fix. Plate tectonics supports Earth's sense of continuity. Yesterday resembles today. Today hints at tomorrow. Life feels held within predictable change. Even storms and seasons depend on this foundation. Mountains guide wind. Oceans carry warmth. Weather follows pathways shaped long ago. These pathways soften extremes. Cold air mixes with warm. Dry regions meet wet ones. Balance spreads gently across the globe. Life grows calmer in balanced worlds. Energy is available. Resources are shared. Time feels spacious instead of rushed. Plate tectonics creates that spaciousness. It stretches moments. It smooths transitions. It allows Earth and life to move without strain. Plate tectonics helps Earth feel connected as a whole. No region exists in isolation. What happens deep below one place slowly influences distant lands. The planet acts as one system. Mountains formed in one area affect rainfall far away. Rivers carry sediments across continents. Oceans redistribute minerals globally. Movement links distant environments through gentle cause and effect. This connection strengthens stability. Imbalance in one place is shared. Pressure spreads instead of concentrating. Earth avoids sudden collapse by working together internally. Plate tectonics teaches Earth how to cooperate. Crust, mantle, and core interact. Each layer responds to the others. Nothing dominates. Everything contributes. This cooperation supports life everywhere. Forests rely on distant mountains. Oceans depend on hidden ridges. Life is supported by motion. It never ceases. As you listen, let that sense of support settle in. You are held, just like the Earth is. Plate tectonics also smooths Earth's long-term risks. Energy is never released all at once. Change arrives in small portions. The planet protects itself through moderation. This moderation keeps Earth predictable. Landforms shift slowly. Climate adjusts gradually. Life feels safe enough to plan and grow. Predictability allows complexity to deepen. Relationships strengthen. Ecosystems interlock. The world becomes layered instead of fragile. Plate tectonics supports Earth's quiet confidence. The planet does not fear change. It knows how to adapt. It trusts time to do the work. This trust makes Earth hospitable. Not perfect. Not unchanging. But patient enough to sustain life. Plate tectonics maintains Earth's calm balance over long ages. Change arrives slowly. Adjustment follows naturally. The planet never rushes to correct itself. This long balance keeps life comfortable. Temperatures stay within range. Oceans remain liquid. Atmospheres stay thick enough to breathe. Earth's surface remains welcoming. Land does not fracture endlessly. Water does not disappear. Habitats persist long enough for life to settle. Plate tectonics spreads Earth's stress gently. Pressure never focuses in one place. Energy moves outward instead. The planet avoids sudden failure by sharing motion. This sharing creates a sense of calm. No region carries everything alone. No system bears all responsibility. Balance emerges from cooperation. As you listen, feel your body supported. Nothing is being asked of you. Plate tectonics also keeps Earth adaptable. When conditions change, pathways already exist. The planet shifts direction without resistance. Adaptability is a form of safety. Rigid systems break. Flexible systems endure. Earth remains flexible through slow motion. This flexibility allows life to relax. Organisms do not need to rush. Evolution has time to work. Survival becomes sustainable instead of desperate. Plate tectonics quietly supports Earth's confidence. The planet trusts its own processes. It knows balance will return. It allows time to smooth rough edges. Earth's calm is earned through motion, not through stillness, not through control, but through continuous, patient movement. Working deep below, plate tectonics sustains Earth's life support systems quietly. Nothing dramatic announces its work. Processes unfold in the background. Life continues uninterrupted. Because balance is always being tended. The land stays breathable because plates keep moving. Volcanoes refresh the atmosphere. Carbon cycles through rock and air. The planet avoids suffocation through slow renewal. Oceans remain alive because seafloors renew. Nutrients rise from below. Currents redistribute energy. Life flourishes in water that never becomes stagnant. Plate tectonics prevents Earth from becoming silent. Silent planets cool too quickly. Silent planets lose their chemistry. Earth stays softly active, able to support sound and motion. This activity is gentle, not aggressive. No constant upheaval. No endless instability. Just enough motion to keep systems awake. As you listen, let your thoughts grow quieter. The planet knows how to care for itself. Plate tectonics gives Earth patience. It allows mistakes to fade. It allows imbalance to correct. Time becomes a tool rather than an enemy. Life benefits from this patience. Species adapt gradually. Ecosystems reorganize smoothly. Survival does not require panic. When change arrives slowly, the surface feels calm because the deep earth works. Heat circulates below awareness. Pressure releases gently. The ground remains trustworthy. For those living above, plate tectonics creates reliability in nature. Rivers keep flowing. Mountains remain standing. Oceans keep their rhythm. Over countless generations, Earth's quiet reliability is not accidental. It is maintained. It is renewed. It is supported by motion that never sleeps. Plate tectonics supports Earth's sense of safety. Change arrives in small steps. Signals come early and softly. Life has time to respond without fear. This safety allows ecosystems to relax. Roots grow deeper. Shelters become stable. Energy is spent on growth, not constant defense. The ground feels trustworthy because it is managed. Stress disperses across plates. Pressure never gathers too long. Stability emerges from shared responsibility. Plate tectonics creates long stretches of peace. Thousands of quiet years pass. Landscapes remain familiar. Life builds history on steady ground. These peaceful stretches allow memory to form. Paths are remembered. Seasons repeat reliably. Living systems learn what to expect. As you listen, let your own expectations soften. You don't need to anticipate anything. Plate tectonics gives Earth a long attention span. It does not react impulsively. It waits and adjusts slowly. Balance is achieved through patience. This patience benefits every living thing. Adaptation becomes gentle. Change becomes manageable. Life feels supported rather than challenged. The planet's calm presence comes from deep effort. Invisible movement below. Subtle release of energy. The surface remains peaceful because of unseen work. Plate tectonics allows Earth to feel dependable. Nothing essential disappears suddenly. Resources renew over time. Life can trust that tomorrow will arrive. Dependability is Earth's greatest gift. Not perfection. Not stillness. But steady, caring motion. That holds everything together. Plate tectonics supports Earth's deep sense of continuity. Nothing truly begins or ends suddenly. Everything flows from what came before. The planet moves forward without breaking its past. This continuity allows life to feel grounded. Habitats evolve slowly. Resources remain accessible. Living systems grow confident in the world they inhabit. Earth's surface feels calm because change is layered. New forms appear atop old ones. Nothing replaces everything at once. Time stacks gently, like pages in a book. Plate tectonics preserves Earth's long story. Ancient rocks remain beneath newer land. Memories stay embedded in stone. The planet never erases itself. It simply adds chapters. Life benefits from this memory. Evolution builds on what works. Ecosystems refine themselves. Nothing must start from nothing to succeed. As you listen, allow your thoughts to rest in this steadiness. You are safe to let go. Plate tectonics gently stabilizes Earth's future. Energy never accumulates unchecked. Imbalance never lasts forever. Correction unfolds quietly. Over time. This quiet correction prevents fear. There are no sudden endings. No irreversible moments. Time always offers another opportunity. Earth's calm persistence comes from motion. The planet adjusts instead of resisting. It bends rather than breaks. Strength shows itself through flexibility. Life mirrors this flexibility. Adaptation replaces rigidity. Diversity replaces fragility. Movement supports survival. In every form. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet assurance. That balance will return. That change will be gentle. That life has time to rest and continue. Plate tectonics supports Earth's enduring habitability. Not by holding the planet still, but by allowing it to adjust. Life remains possible. Because motion never stops completely. Habitability depends on gentle correction. Too much pressure eases away. Too little energy slowly returns. The planet fine-tunes itself over vast stretches of time. Earth's future is not fixed. Plates will continue drifting. Landscapes will continue reshaping. Possibility remains open. Because change is slow and steady. This openness allows life to endure uncertainty. Conditions may shift. Resources may move. But adaptation always has time to find a way. Plate tectonics gives Earth room to breathe. Energy circulates freely. Materials travel between layers. Nothing is locked into one state forever. As you listen, let that openness soften your thoughts. There is space here to rest. Earth's calm future depends on patience. Mountains will rise and fade. Oceans will open and close. The planet trusts time to guide each change. Life benefits from this trust. Long lifespans become possible. Complex ecosystems persist. Evolution unfolds gently instead of urgently. Plate tectonics quietly prepares new beginnings. Fresh land emerges slowly. New climates take shape gradually. Life will find opportunity long before it is needed. This preparation feels almost invisible. No announcements are made. No alarms are sounded. The future forms silently beneath the surface. Plate tectonics is Earth's promise of continuity. That balance will remain reachable. That change will stay manageable. That life will always have time to adjust and rest. Plate tectonics supports Earth's calm resilience. Resilience is not resistance. It is the ability to change softly. The planet absorbs stress without losing balance. This softness protects the surface world. Land does not shatter suddenly. Oceans do not vanish overnight. Life experiences change as a gradual whisper. Earth's resilience comes from shared motion. No plate carries the burden alone. Movement spreads responsibility. The planet remains stable by working together. Plate tectonics allows Earth to bend gently. Pressure flexes the crust. Stone yields without breaking. The surface remains whole through quiet adjustment. This bending gives life confidence. Structures can be built. Roots can deepen. Time feels generous instead of fragile. As you listen, let that confidence settle in you. You are supported. Plate tectonics teaches Earth how to rest. Movement pauses between adjustments. Long eras pass peacefully. Stillness arrives naturally after change. These resting periods nurture life. Ecosystems mature. Relationships deepen. The world grows rich. In calm continuity. Even Earth's quiet moments are active. Heat still flows below. Plates still drift slowly. Calm does not mean inactive. It means balanced. This balance allows Earth to feel safe. Nothing essential is lost suddenly. Nothing arrives without warning. Life trusts the rhythm of gradual change. Plate tectonics gives Earth lasting peace. Not silence. Not stillness. But a steady harmony between motion and rest. Plate tectonics supports Earth's deep calm. Not by stopping movement, but by pacing it carefully. The planet chooses steadiness over sudden change. Calm emerges from predictability. Plates move millimeter by millimeter. Heat rises gradually. Life adjusts comfortably within known limits. Earth's long stability feels natural. Yet it is constantly maintained. Quiet corrections happen below. The surface remains peaceful. Because work never stops. Plate tectonics spreads effort across time. Nothing is rushed. Nothing is postponed too long. Balance is reached through continuous attention. This attention keeps Earth livable. Oceans stay liquid. Atmospheres stay thick. Land stays solid enough to support life. As you listen, let your body feel that same support. The ground beneath you is steady. Earth's calm allows life to slow down. No need for constant adaptation. No pressure to flee. Time becomes spacious instead of urgent. Plate tectonics encourages long lifetimes. Species persist across ages. Habitats remain familiar. Evolution unfolds patiently, without alarm. Even Earth's energy feels gentle. Heat circulates smoothly. Pressure releases gradually. Nothing overwhelms the surface. All at once. This gentleness is intentional in effect, though not in design. Natural systems align. Balance emerges. Calm becomes the default state for life. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet kindness. A system that moves just enough. A world that never rushes. A planet that makes room for rest. Plate tectonics helps Earth feel comfortable to life. The surface remains familiar. Change arrives gradually. Living systems settle into rhythms they can rely on. Comfort comes from consistency. Mountains stay where they are for countless generations. Rivers follow known paths. Life learns where to rest. This familiarity reduces stress in nature. Energy goes into growth, not escape. Systems stabilize instead of fragmenting. Life invests deeply in its surroundings. Plate tectonics supports this investment. It avoids sudden rearrangement. It favors slow reshaping. The world changes gently beneath steady feet. Earth feels like a place worth staying. Resources renew predictably. Habitats persist long enough for bonds to form. The planet invites permanence without rigidity. As you listen, let your muscles soften. You are allowed to feel settled. Plate tectonics encourages belonging. Species adapt to specific places. Communities form around landscapes. Life becomes rooted in familiar ground. Belonging strengthens resilience. When disruption comes, systems remember how to recover. History guides repair instead of panic. Earth's long memory supports healing. Old paths reopen. Old materials return. Nothing essential is ever truly lost to time. This memory creates reassurance. Balance has returned before. It will return again. Life trusts the planet to hold space for recovery. Plate tectonics gives Earth emotional calm. Not emotion as feeling, but as stability. A steady presence that life can lean on. Plate tectonics supports Earth's sense of safety. Nothing essential shifts overnight. Signals arrive slowly and clearly. Life has time to prepare and respond with ease. Safety comes from gradual motion. Stress builds slowly. Release follows naturally. The planet avoids sudden shock by pacing itself. This pacing allows trust to form. Life learns the planet's habits. Patterns repeat gently. The world feels reliable instead of unpredictable. Plate tectonics creates trust through repetition. Cycles return. Balances restore. Nothing feels final or irreversible. Trust encourages complexity. Relationships deepen. Ecosystems interlock. Life grows richer when fear is absent. As you listen, let that trust settle into you. You don't need to stay alert. Earth's deep processes work quietly so the surface can relax. Heat moves out slowly. Materials circulate patiently. The surface remains calm because the deep Earth is attentive. This attention prevents collapse. No runaway pressure. No sudden exhaustion. Balance is maintained through constant care. Plate tectonics supports long-term harmony. Different systems cooperate. Land, sea, and air respond together. The planet behaves as a single, balanced whole. Harmony allows life to slow its pace. Growth replaces survival mode. Stability replaces urgency. Time feels open instead of scarce. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet reassurance. That change will be gentle. That balance will return. That life has room to breathe and rest. Plate tectonics sustains Earth's harmony quietly. Different forces meet and soften. Movement balances resistance. The planet stays whole by allowing gentle adjustment. Harmony comes from cooperation, not control. Plates slide, lift, and sink together. No single motion dominates. Balance appears from shared effort. This cooperation stabilizes Earth's surface. Landforms remain recognizable. Habitats persist across generations. Life finds consistency within slow change. Plate tectonics makes Earth feel familiar. Even as continents drift, the process is unhurried. Familiarity lasts long enough for life to settle in. Familiar landscapes invite calm behavior. Animals follow known paths. Plants root deeply. Life behaves confidently when the ground is dependable. As you listen, allow that dependability to reach you. There is nothing to brace for. Plate tectonics spreads responsibility across the planet. No region bears all the pressure. Energy is shared gently. Earth avoids collapse by distributing motion. This sharing supports long-term peace. Sudden disruption becomes rare. Recovery remains possible. Life trusts that balance will return. Even Earth's extremes are moderated by motion. Heat escapes before it overwhelms. Cold regions receive warmth slowly. The planet avoids Irreversible states. Plate tectonics teaches Earth patience. Change is allowed, but never rushed. Time becomes a partner, instead of a threat. This patience makes Earth livable. Life has room to grow. Mistakes have time to fade. The planet remains calm. Through steady motion. Plate tectonics maintains Earth's comfort quietly. The surface does not jolt without warning. Change arrives softly. Life feels supported by predictable motion below. Comfort grows from slow adjustment. Mountains rise over ages. Seas open across epochs. Nothing interrupts life suddenly, without time to respond. Earth's long calm is carefully earned. Energy flows instead of building. Pressure disperses instead of exploding. The planet chooses balance. Through motion. Plate tectonics allows Earth to stay welcoming. Land remains usable. Water remains accessible. Air remains breathable. Because deep systems keep working. This welcome invites life to expand. Forests spread without fear. Oceans host layered ecosystems. Life fills the available space. Confidently. As you listen, let your breathing slow naturally. There is nothing urgent here. Plate tectonics protects Earth's long-term comfort. No permanent overheating. No irreversible cooling. The planet keeps options open. Through slow correction. Correction feels gentle when time is available. Tiny shifts add up. Small changes accumulate. Balance returns. Without struggle. Earth's surface remains familiar across lifetimes. Generations recognize the same land. Memory builds across ages. Life develops roots. Both literal and figurative. This familiarity supports emotional calm in life. Predictable surroundings reduce stress. Systems behave cooperatively. The world feels trustworthy to those living on it. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet hospitality. A planet that moves just enough. A system that never rushes. A world that invites life to stay and rest. Plate tectonics sustains Earth's stability without drawing attention. The planet does not announce its work. Processes unfold quietly beneath the surface. Life continues peacefully. Because balance is always being tended. Stability comes from constant, gentle motion. Plates slide instead of locking forever. Energy releases instead of accumulating. Earth avoids sudden crisis by never standing completely still. This motion protects fragile systems. Oceans remain deep and connected. Atmospheres remain held in place. Life thrives because the planet keeps adjusting. Plate tectonics allows generosity to return again and again. Minerals rise from depth. Soils renew themselves. Resources circulate instead of disappearing. Generosity supports abundance. Plants grow where nutrients arrive. Animals follow healthy ecosystems. Life spreads naturally when the planet shares evenly. As you listen, let that sense of abundance relax you. There is enough time, enough space. Plate tectonics prevents Earth from becoming brittle. Rigid worlds fracture. Flexible worlds endure. Earth remains flexible through continuous movement. Flexibility softens challenges. Mountains erode gently. Valleys fill patiently. Sharp edges become rounded. Over time, these softened landscapes feel safe. Travel becomes possible. Habitats connect. Life moves without resistance. Across welcoming terrain. Plate tectonics supports Earth's quiet optimism. The planet expects recovery. It trusts balance to return. Time remains an ally, instead of a threat. Earth's optimism comes from experience. Balance has returned before. Renewal has always followed. The planet continues calmly, because it knows how. Plate tectonics supports Earth's enduring generosity. Resources return instead of running out. Energy keeps circulating. The planet offers renewal. Again and again. This renewal feels slow and dependable. Nothing arrives suddenly. Nothing vanishes without warning. Life receives what it needs. Over long, gentle spans of time. Plate motion keeps Earth from exhaustion. Heat escapes gradually. Pressure releases softly. The planet avoids burnout by pacing itself. This pacing allows abundance to last. Soils stay fertile. Oceans remain productive. Land continues to support life without strain. Abundance encourages cooperation in nature. Ecosystems share space. Species coexist peacefully. Balance becomes possible when scarcity is reduced. As you listen, feel that same abundance around you. There is nothing you need to rush toward. Plate tectonics supports Earth's adaptability. When conditions change, the planet responds gradually. Old patterns soften, and new ones emerge. Adaptability protects life from shock. No sudden endings. No irreversible turns. Change stays gentle and survivable. Earth's adaptability is built into its structure. Plates can bend. They can slide. They can sink or rise, without tearing the whole world apart. This flexibility allows life to relax. Evolution proceeds patiently. Systems adjust smoothly. The future feels open, instead of fragile. Plate tectonics gives Earth lasting peace. Not perfect stillness. Not endless motion. But a calm balance that life can trust. Plate tectonics supports Earth's deep balance. Balance is not stillness. It is motion in harmony. The planet stays centered by allowing everything to move just enough. This balance protects Earth's long story. Nothing essential is lost. Nothing overwhelms the system. Time stretches gently, giving life room to unfold. Plate tectonics aligns Earth's systems quietly. Land, sea, and air respond together. Heat, water, and rock cooperate. The planet behaves as one connected whole. Connection prevents isolation. Oceans remain linked. Continents exchange materials. Life spreads knowledge through shared environments. This sharing reduces extremes. No region becomes too dominant. No area remains neglected. Earth distributes opportunity with patience. As you listen, let that balance mirror your breath. In and out. Plate tectonics keeps Earth resilient across ages. Past disruptions leave lessons behind. Future changes arrive informed. The planet remembers how to recover. Resilience grows stronger with time. Each cycle improves stability. Each adjustment refines balance. Earth becomes calmer the longer it moves. This long calm allows complexity to thrive. Ecosystems layer gently. Relationships deepen. Life becomes rich instead of rushed. Complexity flourishes where fear fades. Predictable change replaces chaos. Patterns become familiar. The world feels safe to grow within. Plate tectonics is Earth's steady heartbeat. Slow, reliable, always present, guiding life toward rest. Plate tectonics gives Earth a steady rhythm. Movement repeats without rushing. Cycles return without force. The planet breathes slowly through deep time. This rhythm shapes Earth's memory. Old mountains leave traces behind. Ancient oceans whisper in stone. The planet remembers every phase of its life. Memory helps Earth avoid mistakes. Past extremes are softened. Future paths adjust early. The planet learns through experience. Plate tectonics preserves Earth's wisdom. Nothing is wasted. Everything transforms. Time becomes a teacher instead of a threat. This wisdom supports life's patience. There is no hurry to finish. No pressure to arrive. Growth unfolds naturally, at its own pace. As you listen, allow your thoughts to slow. There is nowhere else to be. Plate tectonics keeps Earth quietly resilient. Even after disruption, balance finds a way back. The planet trusts its own processes. Resilience feels calm from the surface. Little seems to change day to day. Stability becomes familiar. Life feels safe to invest deeply. Earth's endurance comes from repetition. Cycles repeat without exhaustion. Motion continues without strain. The planet lasts because it never overreaches. Endurance allows beauty to emerge. Landscapes refine themselves. Ecosystems settle into harmony. Life becomes intricate instead of frantic. Plate tectonics is Earth's long promise. That motion will continue. That balance will return. That life will always have time to rest and grow. Plate tectonics gives Earth quiet confidence. The planet does not rush decisions. It trusts slow correction. Balance is restored through patience, not force. Confidence comes from experience. Earth has adjusted countless times. Each cycle refined stability. The planet learned how to hold life gently. This confidence spreads upward to life. Ecosystems settle in. Species specialize. Complexity grows. Where fear fades, plate tectonics prevents Earth from feeling fragile. Stress is shared. Change is gradual. Nothing essential depends on a single moment. Fragility gives way to resilience. Land bends before breaking. Systems adapt before failing. Earth remains whole by staying flexible. As you listen, let your thoughts soften. You don't need to stay alert. Plate tectonics nurtures Earth's long calm. Movement happens quietly. Correction happens slowly. The surface remains peaceful because effort stays hidden. This hidden effort protects visible beauty. Mountains stand tall yet softened. Coasts curve gently. Landscapes feel inviting rather than severe. Beauty emerges where time is allowed. Rough edges smooth. Sharp contrasts blend. The world becomes restful to look upon. Life responds to this gentleness. Creatures settle instead of fleeing. Systems cooperate instead of compete. Harmony replaces urgency. Over long spans of time, Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet strength. A strength that adjusts. A strength that waits. A strength that holds space for life to rest. Plate tectonics sustains Earth's calm endurance. The planet never exhausts itself. Energy is released gradually. Time remains spacious instead of strained. Endurance grows from steady pacing. Nothing is forced to happen quickly. Nothing is delayed too long. Earth moves forward with quiet confidence. This pacing keeps Earth habitable. Temperatures remain moderate. Land stays accessible. Water continues to circulate where life can reach it. Plate tectonics supports Earth's long breath. Heat rises gently from below. Cold settles without domination. The planet exhales slowly across millions of years. This long breath steadies life. Biological rhythms align. Ecosystems synchronize. Life learns to rest within predictable cycles. As you listen, let your breathing follow that rhythm. Slow, steady, easy. Plate tectonics keeps Earth responsive, not reactive. Change is met with adjustment. Pressure finds release. Balance returns without panic. Responsiveness prevents extremes. No runaway heating. No permanent freezing. Earth stays within ranges where life feels comfortable. This comfort allows life to diversify. Different climates coexist. Multiple ecosystems thrive. The planet becomes rich in possibility. Diversity strengthens stability. Many systems share responsibility. Failure in one area does not end everything. Plate tectonics is Earth's promise of continuity. That endurance will remain. That balance will return. That life will always have time to adjust and rest. Plate tectonics quietly prepares Earth for its future. The planet does not wait for crisis. Adjustments begin early. Change is guided long before it is needed. Preparation happens beneath awareness. Plates drift millimeter by millimeter. Heat redistributes patiently. The surface remains calm because the deep Earth is attentive. This foresight protects life from shock. Transitions unfold gradually. New environments appear slowly. Life has time to explore and adapt. Plate tectonics gives Earth room to plan. Nothing is rushed. Nothing is forced. Time becomes a resource instead of a limit. Planning supports longevity. Habitats persist across ages. Species refine themselves. The planet becomes a place where futures are possible. As you listen, let the idea of a prepared future relax you. There is no need to hurry. Plate tectonics allows Earth to age gracefully. Old landscapes soften. New ones emerge gently. The planet evolves without losing stability. Graceful change feels calm. Nothing is erased suddenly. Nothing appears without context. The world feels continuous from one age to the next. Earth's future remains open because of motion. Plates can shift paths. Cycles can adjust timing. The planet avoids fixed outcomes through flexibility. Flexibility keeps hope alive. No single state defines the future. Balance can always return. Life trusts the planet to adapt alongside it. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet foresight. A system that thinks in time. A planet that prepares gently. A world that makes space For what comes next? Plate tectonics supports Earth's long-term adaptability. When conditions drift, the planet responds slowly. Nothing resists change completely. And nothing surrenders too quickly. Adaptability allows Earth to remain welcoming. New climates form gradually. Old climates fade softly. Life moves with these shifts, instead of being pushed by them. Plate tectonics gives Earth room to evolve. Continents reshape over ages. Oceans rearrange their paths. The planet stays flexible. Through endless patience. This flexibility prevents stagnation. No environment stays frozen forever. No system becomes trapped. Change keeps opportunity alive. For future life, adaptability nurtures renewal. Worn landscapes are refreshed. Spent soils are rebuilt. The planet recycles itself. With care. As you listen, imagine that same renewal within you. There is no rush to become anything else. Plate tectonics ensures Earth never reaches an endpoint. Processes continue quietly. Cycles repeat with variation. The planet remains unfinished. In the most hopeful way. Unfinished worlds invite creativity. Life experiments gently. Diversity increases. New forms arise. Without pressure. Earth's calm future depends on this openness. Plates adjust their paths. Energy flows find new routes. Balance stays possible. In every era. Openness creates reassurance. No single change defines everything. Recovery is always an option. Life feels safe to continue. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet optimism. A belief in adjustment. A trust in time. A planet that keeps moving gently toward balance. Plate tectonics quietly renews Earth again and again. Old land sinks and transforms. New land rises slowly. Nothing is wasted. Everything is given another form. Renewal happens far below awareness. Rock melts into motion. Motion becomes structure. The surface remains peaceful. Because change begins deep and slow. This renewal keeps Earth youthful. The planet never locks into age. Fresh surfaces appear over time. Life always finds something new to explore. Plate tectonics prevents exhaustion. Resources are recycled. Energy is redistributed. Earth avoids depletion. By moving patiently. Recycling supports long-term life. Nutrients return to soil. Oceans receive fresh minerals. Ecosystems remain productive. Without strain. As you listen, imagine this quiet renewal happening everywhere. There is no need to rush. Plate tectonics gives Earth emotional patience. Change waits its turn. Nothing forces an outcome. Time unfolds generously. Across millions of years. Patience allows harmony to settle in. Systems synchronize slowly. Balance strengthens gradually. Life grows confident in its surroundings. Earth's patience invites long stories. Civilizations can rise. Ecosystems can mature. The planet allows complexity to take root. Long stories create meaning. Land remembers footsteps. Rivers remember paths. Life feels connected to where it lives. Plate tectonics is Earth's gift of time. Time to adapt. Time to recover. Time to rest. Time to continue. Plate tectonics preserves Earth's memory. Layers of rock hold stories. Continents carry their past with them. Nothing meaningful is erased. Everything is quietly remembered. Memory gives Earth a sense of identity. Landforms reflect ancient motion. Coastlines echo former oceans. The planet knows who it has been. As it becomes something new. This identity grounds life. Creatures adapt to familiar land. Plants grow where history shaped soil. Life feels rooted. In a world with depth. Plate tectonics allows identity to evolve gently. Old traits fade slowly. New features appear with context. Earth changes. Without losing itself. This continuity creates reassurance. Nothing is truly sudden. Everything has a reason. Life senses order. Even in change. As you listen, let that continuity settle you. You are part of a longer story. Plate tectonics gives Earth quiet permanence. Not permanence through stillness, but through steady renewal. The planet endures. By staying flexible. Permanence allows trust to grow. Life builds long-term patterns. Ecosystems invest deeply. The world feels dependable. Across generations. Earth's dependable nature encourages rest. There is no need to flee. No pressure to rush. Life relaxes. Into the planet's rhythm. Plate tectonics ensures Earth never loses coherence. Systems remain connected. Cycles remain aligned. The planet stays whole. Even as it changes. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet identity keeper. Holding memory. Guiding change. Allowing the world to remain itself. Plate tectonics supports Earth's sense of unity. Separate plates move independently. Yet remain connected. The planet acts as one body. Through shared motion. Unity emerges from coordination. Boundaries allow movement, not division. Forces meet and balance. Earth stays whole. Because its parts cooperate. This unity stabilizes Earth's surface. Land and sea remain linked. Atmosphere responds evenly. Life experiences a coherent world. Plate tectonics prevents fragmentation. No region drifts entirely alone. Energy circulates across boundaries. The planet avoids isolation. By staying connected. Connection strengthens resilience. When one area changes, others respond gently. Balance spreads. Instead of collapsing locally. As you listen, feel that sense of connection. You are not separate from the ground beneath you. Plate tectonics gives Earth a feeling of home. Land remains recognizable. Seas follow familiar rhythms. Life grows comfortable. Within stable patterns. Home emerges from continuity. Generations return to the same places. Landscapes evolve slowly. Belonging deepens. Over time. This belonging supports calm behavior. Systems settle instead of scattering. Life invests deeply. The planet feels safe to inhabit. Plate tectonics maintains Earth's coherence. Processes align across scales. Deep time meets surface life. Everything works together. Without urgency. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet sense of home. A world that holds together. A planet that feels familiar. A place where life can rest. And remain. Plate tectonics supports Earth's sense of belonging. Life recognizes familiar patterns. Land follows expected rhythms. The planet feels dependable. a place worth settling into. Belonging grows from slow change. Nothing shifts overnight. Transitions arrive with warning. Life adapts gently, instead of being displaced. Plate tectonics creates safe continuity. Mountains do not vanish suddenly. Oceans do not appear without time. The world changes slowly enough for life to follow. This safety allows roots to deepen. Plants spread steadily. Animals establish territories. Ecosystems mature without interruption. Maturity brings stability. Relationships strengthen. Food webs balance. Life becomes resilient through familiarity. As you listen, imagine settling into a place that feels steady and calm. Plate tectonics gives Earth emotional steadiness. Pressure is released gradually. Stress never dominates completely. The planet stays composed through slow correction. Composure spreads across systems. Climate stabilizes. Oceans circulate evenly. Life senses order instead of chaos. This order encourages cooperation. Systems align instead of competing. Resources circulate fairly. The planet works together as a whole. Plate tectonics keeps Earth trustworthy. Patterns repeat predictably. Recovery is always possible. Life trusts the planet to remain supportive. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet reassurance. A promise of steadiness. A rhythm of patience. A world where life can remain without fear. Plate tectonics supports Earth's stability through repetition. Patterns repeat softly. Cycles return without force. The planet becomes predictable in the most comforting way. Repetition builds trust in nature. Rivers keep flowing downhill. Mountains weather slowly. Life learns what to expect and relaxes into it. This trust allows long planning. Seeds grow into forests. Reefs form layer by layer. Life invests deeply when the future feels reliable. Plate tectonics maintains that reliability. Deep processes continue quietly. Surface change stays measured. Nothing essential feels temporary or unstable. Stability encourages patience. There is time to grow. Time to recover. Time to adjust. Without urgency. As you listen, allow patience to slow your thoughts. Nothing needs immediate attention. Plate tectonics creates calm repetition across ages. Continents drift steadily. Oceans circulate endlessly. The planet follows rhythms older than memory. These rhythms soothe life. Predictable change reduces fear. Systems settle into balance. The world feels steady beneath every step. Earth's calm repetition prevents chaos. Energy releases gradually. Pressure finds gentle paths. The planet avoids extremes by staying consistent. Consistency strengthens endurance. Nothing wears out too quickly. Nothing collapses suddenly. Earth remains livable through long patience. Plate tectonics is Earth's steady rhythm keeper, maintaining balance, repeating calm cycles, holding space for life to rest and continue. Plate tectonics supports Earth's long memory. The planet remembers past movements. Old boundaries guide new motion. Nothing happens without context. In deep time, memory softens future change. Past extremes leave lessons behind. Future shifts follow gentler paths. Earth learns continuously from its own history. This learning protects life. Hazards are spread over time. Stress never gathers endlessly. The planet avoids repeating harm by adjusting early. Plate tectonics allows Earth to mature. Like a living system, it refines its behavior. Movement becomes smoother with every cycle. Maturity creates calm confidence. The planet no longer rushes. It trusts long processes. Balance becomes familiar instead of fragile. As you listen, imagine that same calm maturity within yourself. Nothing needs to be forced. Plate tectonics quietly renews Earth's strength. Weak zones are reinforced. Excess pressure is released. The planet maintains integrity without drama. This renewal supports stability across ages. Life does not need to start over. Progress builds gradually. The world feels continuous from era to era. Earth's calm renewal allows beauty to deepen. Landscapes soften. Ecosystems intertwine. Complex harmony replaces raw instability. Beauty thrives where time is generous. No urgency distorts growth. No fear interrupts balance. Life unfolds naturally within slow motion. Plate tectonics is Earth's keeper of calm time, holding memory, guiding renewal, ensuring the planet remains a place where life can rest. Plate tectonics carries Earth toward lasting peace, not by avoiding change, but by guiding it. Motion becomes predictable, and calm settles in. Peace grows from steady correction. Imbalances do not linger. Excess pressure eases away. The planet restores itself before tension can build. This restoration protects fragile futures. New life has time to form. Old systems have time to heal. Nothing is rushed toward an ending. Plate tectonics keeps Earth resilient through softness. Strength comes from flexibility. Adaptation replaces rigidity. The planet survives by yielding gently. Softness allows endurance. Mountains erode slowly. Oceans deepen patiently. Life continues without resistance. As you listen, allow that softness to reach you. There is nothing to push against. Plate tectonics maintains Earth's deep stability. Processes overlap smoothly. No single force dominates. Balance emerges from cooperation. This cooperation creates quiet order. Systems align naturally. Cycles reinforce one another. The world feels organized without effort. Order allows life to feel safe. There is no constant alertness. No need for haste. Time opens wide for rest and growth. Earth's calm stability invites trust. Trust in tomorrow. Trust in recovery. Trust that balance will return. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet peacekeeper, guiding motion, easing pressure, holding the planet steady for life to continue gently. Plate tectonics supports Earth's deepest layers of balance. Nothing is left unmanaged. Every force finds an outlet. The planet stays centered by letting motion flow. Balance deepens as systems mature. Cycles become smoother. Adjustments grow smaller. Earth settles into a rhythm that feels almost effortless. This maturity allows rest to spread across the planet. Land remains steady. Oceans move predictably. Life relaxes into long-trusted patterns. Plate tectonics gently absorb stress. Pressure diffuses underground. Energy disperses before danger forms. The surface stays calm because the depths are attentive. Attentive systems feel caring. The planet responds before crisis. Correction arrives early. Earth behaves like a quiet guardian of life. As you listen, let that sense of care surround you. You are supported. Plate tectonics keeps Earth from reaching exhaustion. Heat continues to escape. Materials continue to cycle. The planet never burns out or runs dry. This endurance allows calm continuity. Nothing collapses suddenly. Nothing vanishes without renewal. Life flows forward without fear of finality. Earth's stability feels natural because it is earned. Millions of quiet adjustments create visible peace. The world rests on countless unseen motions. Plate tectonics gives Earth permission to slow. No urgency remains. No tension lingers. The planet settles into lasting equilibrium. Plate tectonics is Earth's gentle resting state. A system in balance. A planet at ease. A world where life can pause, breathe, and continue. Plate tectonics settles into Earth's deepest serenity. Movement becomes almost imperceptible. Balance feels effortless. The planet rests while still quietly alive. Serenity does not mean stillness. Heat continues to drift upward. Plates continue to glide. Earth remains awake in a calm, steady way. This quiet motion sustains life without interruption. No alarms are needed. No corrections feel sharp. The world flows gently from one moment to the next. Plate tectonics allows Earth to remain at ease. Pressure never overwhelms. Energy never stagnates. Everything finds its place. In time, ease creates spaciousness for life. Growth happens naturally. Rest happens freely. The planet provides room for both action and pause. As you listen, let your thoughts drift more slowly. There is nothing left to manage. Plate tectonics supports Earth's final layers of calm. Processes harmonize deeply. Cycles overlap smoothly. Nothing feels unresolved beneath the surface. This harmony spreads upward. Land feels grounded. Oceans feel steady. The sky rests lightly above it all. Earth's calm becomes contagious. Life mirrors the planet's pace. Systems soften. Urgency fades into quiet continuity. Time itself seems gentler here. Moments stretch without pressure. Change feels distant and slow. Everything moves in patient agreement. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet lullaby. A rhythm beneath all things. A motion that soothes. A planet gently rocking itself into balance. Plate tectonics draws Earth toward deep reflection. Motion becomes background. Awareness turns inward. The planet senses itself as a whole. Reflection allows systems to align. Nothing pulls ahead. Nothing falls behind. Earth moves together in quiet agreement. This agreement feels like unity. Deep Earth and surface Earth cooperate. Past and future overlap gently. The planet becomes a single unfolding moment. Plate tectonics softens Earth's sense of time. Millions of years blur softly. Change loses its edge. The world exists in long, calm continuity. Continuity comforts life. There is no final chapter. No sudden end. Existence flows without interruption. As you listen, allow your awareness to drift wider. Nothing needs focus now. Plate tectonics holds Earth in quiet unity. Forces balance naturally. Boundaries feel cooperative. The planet rests within its own motion. Unity dissolves tension. Opposites blend gently. Motion meets stillness. Earth finds peace in balance. This peace spreads across all layers. Crust relaxes. Mantle flows calmly. Core pulses steadily. Unchanging. Steadiness becomes Earth's natural state. Nothing strains. Nothing resists. All systems coexist without effort. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet meditation. A slow awareness. A steady breath. A planet resting inside its own rhythm. Plate tectonics carries Earth into deeper stillness. Movement fades into the background. Nothing asks for attention. The planet exists in quiet awareness. Stillness does not stop motion. Plates continue their slow glide. Heat continues its gentle rise. Earth moves softly, without disturbance. This quiet motion feels like rest. No tension remains. No urgency survives. Everything settles into patient flow. Plate tectonics allows Earth to feel whole. Nothing pulls apart. Nothing competes. All forces belong to the same rhythm. Wholeness removes strain. Systems stop resisting. Cycles align naturally. The planet feels complete without effort. As you listen, allow your body to feel whole as well. There is nothing missing. Plate tectonics softens Earth's boundaries. Edges blur gently. Transitions smooth themselves. Nothing feels abrupt or sharp. Soft boundaries create ease. Movement flows without friction. Change happens without fear. The world becomes gentle to inhabit. Earth's deep calm spreads outward. Land feels steady. Water moves peacefully. Air rests lightly. Above it all, life mirrors this calm naturally. Breathing slows. Awareness widens. Rest becomes the default state. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet surrender to balance. No struggle. No resistance. Just motion resting inside harmony. Plate tectonics eases Earth into deeper quiet. Nothing presses forward. Nothing pulls away. The planet rests within its own motion. Quiet deepens as effort fades. Processes no longer feel separate. Everything moves together. Earth becomes a single, slow breath. This breath steadies all layers. Crust settles comfortably. Mantle flows without strain. Core pulses gently. Unchanging. Plate tectonics allows Earth to feel complete. No imbalance asks for correction. No tension remains unresolved. The planet holds itself with ease. Completion brings rest. Not an ending. Not a pause. But a calm continuation. Without effort. As you listen, allow your body to rest just as easily. Nothing needs doing. Plate tectonics supports Earth's final softness. Edges dissolve into flow. Boundaries feel gentle. The planet no longer resists its own movement. Softness spreads everywhere. Land feels welcoming. Water feels embracing. Air rests lightly around all things. Earth's calm becomes profound. Awareness drifts wide. Time loses urgency. Everything exists without pressure. Life responds by letting go. Growth slows naturally. Rest deepens effortlessly. Existence becomes quiet and sufficient. Plate tectonics is Earth's final lullaby. A motion so slow, it feels like stillness. A rhythm that carries the planet gently toward rest. Plate tectonics carries Earth into its deepest calm. Nothing urges forward. Nothing holds back. The planet exists in perfect balance. Balance feels effortless here. Movement continues without effort. Stillness contains motion. Earth no longer distinguishes between change and rest. This effortless balance spreads downward. Crust relaxes completely. Mantle flows without resistance. Core turns steadily. Quiet and sure. Plate tectonics allows Earth to trust itself. All systems know their place. All forces cooperate. Nothing feels uncertain or unresolved. Trust deepens relaxation. No adjustments are needed. No corrections remain. The planet rests inside long-earned harmony. As you listen, allow that trust to reach you. You are supported by something steady. Plate tectonics becomes nearly invisible. Motion slows beyond notice. Processes fade into background. Only calm awareness remains. This invisibility feels like peace. Nothing asks to be seen. Nothing demands attention. Existence flows quietly, without effort. Earth's calm feels timeless. Moments stretch gently. Ages blend softly. Time becomes a wide, quiet space. Life settles into this timelessness. Breathing deepens. Movement slows. Awareness drifts without direction. Plate tectonics is Earth's final still balance. Not silence. Not motion. But a gentle equilibrium. Where everything can rest. Rest does not stop the planet. Plates still drift. Heat still rises. But everything moves without effort or urgency. This effortlessness feels comforting. The planet no longer pushes. No resistance remains. Earth simply exists in gentle continuity. Plate tectonics supports Earth's deep ease. Stress dissolves before forming. Energy flows naturally. The surface remains calm. Because the depths are balanced. Ease spreads upward into life. Growth becomes slow and sure. Rest becomes natural. Nothing feels threatened by time. As you listen, allow your thoughts to drift freely. There is nothing left to solve. Plate tectonics holds Earth in quiet safety. No sudden shifts. No hidden tension. The planet rests within dependable motion. Safety invites letting go. Systems loosen their grip. Life softens its pace. Awareness widens. Without focus. Earth's calm feels like a steady embrace. Land holds gently. Water cradles softly. Air rests lightly. around everything. This embrace asks nothing in return. No attention required. No effort expected. Only presence. Within calm balance. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet permission to rest. A planet at ease. A system complete. A world gently holding life. As everything slows, plate tectonics guides Earth into deeper quiet. Movement feels almost imagined now. Nothing presses for attention. The planet drifts. Within peaceful balance. Quiet settles when nothing resists. Forces cooperate naturally. Boundaries soften their edges. Earth no longer feels divided. Only whole. This wholeness dissolves effort. No correction is required. No tension needs release. Everything rests. In gentle agreement. Plate tectonics becomes background presence. Always there. Never demanding. A slow assurance. Beneath all things. Presence feels like safety. Nothing can surprise the planet. Nothing threatens balance. Earth feels secure. Within its own rhythm. As you listen, let your awareness soften. There is nothing to monitor. Plate tectonics allows Earth to fully exhale. Heat drifts outward calmly. Motion flows without resistance. The planet releases all remaining strain. Exhaling brings deep relief. Layers settle comfortably. Systems align effortlessly. Earth feels light. Despite its great mass. Relief spreads to the surface world. Land rests. Water moves quietly. Life slows. Without instruction. Time feels gentle here. Moments stretch without end. Change becomes distant. Everything exists. In patient nowness. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet breath at rest. A rhythm beneath silence. A motion beneath calm. A planet held softly. As everything drifts toward sleep. Plate tectonics eases Earth toward final stillness. Motion becomes softer than thought. Nothing calls for attention. The planet drifts. Inside calm balance. Stillness feels natural now. No force pushes forward. No force pulls away. Everything rests. In shared agreement. Earth no longer distinguishes motion from rest. Plates glide like quiet thoughts. Heat flows like distant memory. Change feels harmless and slow. Plate tectonics holds Earth in quiet trust. Nothing is left undone. Nothing waits to resolve. The planet feels complete. In this moment. Completion feels peaceful. No beginning. No ending. Only continuation. Without effort. As you listen, allow your breathing to fade into the background. You are safe to drift. Plate tectonics becomes a gentle hum. Barely noticeable. Always present. A soft reassurance. Beneath everything. This hum steadies all layers. Crust rests easily. Mantle flows quietly. Core turns steadily. Unconcerned. Earth's calm feels infinite. No urgency remains. No future presses forward. Time opens. Into quiet space. Life releases its grip on awareness. Attention softens. Thoughts slow. Existence becomes light and unburdened. Plate tectonics is Earth's final cradle. Holding motion. Holding stillness. Gently rocking the planet into rest. Plate tectonics carries Earth into near silence. Movement becomes almost unreal. Nothing interrupts the calm. The planet floats within perfect balance. Silence does not erase motion. Plates still drift, barely felt. Heat still travels upward. Earth continues living without disturbance. This quiet feels complete. Nothing waits to change. Nothing needs fixing. The world exists just as it is. Plate tectonics rests within itself. No tension pulls at boundaries. No imbalance seeks release. The planet feels whole. In every layer. Wholeness invites surrender. Systems stop holding on. Life stops anticipating. Everything softens into presence. As you listen, allow your thoughts to loosen. There is nothing left to track. Plate tectonics becomes a memory of motion. Movement fades into awareness. Change becomes background. Earth drifts without effort. This drifting feels safe. Nothing sudden can arrive. Nothing urgent remains. The planet is held by its own balance. Time dissolves into calm. Moments blend together. Ages lose their edges. Everything rests inside gentle continuity. Life follows Earth into rest. Breath slows. Awareness widens. Existence becomes quiet and light. Plate tectonics is Earth's final soft holding. A motion so slow. It feels like stillness. A balance so deep. Nothing needs to move. Plate tectonics settles into complete calm. Nothing pushes. Nothing pulls. The planet simply exists in gentle balance. Movement becomes indistinguishable from rest. Plates glide too slowly to notice. Heat drifts like a memory. Change no longer feels like change. Only continuity. Earth feels fully held. Every force has a place. Every motion has a rhythm. Nothing remains unresolved. Beneath the surface, plate tectonics becomes quiet presence. Always there. Never demanding. A steady support. Under everything you know. This presence creates deep safety. No surprises remain. No urgency exists. The world feels complete. Just as it is. As you listen, allow yourself to feel that same safety. There is nothing left to do. Earth's long story settles into peace. Mountains have risen and softened. Oceans have opened and closed. Everything that needed to happen has happened gently. Plate tectonics rests within time itself. Not ending. Not beginning. Simply continuing. Without effort. Life follows this calm naturally. Breathing slows. Awareness drifts. Existence feels light and unburdened. The planet no longer corrects or adjusts. Balance is already here. Nothing needs attention. Everything is exactly where it belongs. Plate tectonics is Earth's quiet lullaby. A motion beneath silence. A rhythm beneath rest. A planet gently holding life. As everything drifts into sleep, we've drifted through Earth's deep story. From moving continents and rising mountains, to recycled oceans, balanced climates, and the quiet patience that keeps this world alive. The same forces that move plates beneath your feet once shaped the land you walk on. The minerals in your body. The air you breathe. You are not separate from this planet. You are part of its long, gentle unfolding. A brief moment of awareness. Inside billions of years of calm motion. And just like Earth, you don't need to rush. You don't need to resolve everything tonight. Balance can happen quietly, even while you rest. Tonight, plate tectonics continues. Slowly, patiently, without your attention. Continents keep drifting. Heat keeps rising. The planet keeps breathing. Through deep time. You don't have to keep up with any of it. Let the movement fade into the background. Like a distant tide you no longer need to watch. You are safe. You are supported. You are resting on a planet that knows how to move gently. If you're still awake, you can let the next thought drift by, without following it. Otherwise, sleep well, and let the earth carry you, quietly, through the night. Good night.